Hi, welcome to the Reentry Faith Initiative YouTube channel. I'm Brother Hector, and in today's video, I'd like to answer the question, what is the Reentry Faith Initiative? So the Reentry Faith Initiative, what we're trying to do, our mission is to build a bridge between incarceration and healing. And why a bridge? Why a bridge between incarceration and healing? What does that even mean, Brother Hector? You may be asking, so let me try to explain that a little bit. So we know that a lot of times a person begins to re-engage in their faith while they're incarcerated. And we know that they have to come to a place of healing, even when they come home. And a lot of times the only place where they can fully heal is at home when they come home. So we want to be able to bridge that connection or that process. So when they're incarcerated and they're re-engaging in their faith, they start growing in their faith. And then when they come home, they need a place to continue. They need to continue growing in their faith. So we're trying to facilitate that connection point. We're trying to facilitate that bridge. It's a lot of collaborative work. There's a lot of ministries that are already doing a lot of great work within the institutions, within the different prisons and jails throughout even the state of California. And so a quick shout out to Apostolic Prison Ministry, quick shout out to Prison Fellowship, quick shout out to Kairos, quick shout out to all you guys. So anyways, there's a lot of great ministries already doing work within the institutions, but a lot of times there's a lot of fall off from when they get released, from when an individual gets released to when they come home. They don't really follow through and make it to that local church, right? So a lot of times there's different reasons around that. You know, they're faced with challenges when they first come home, or they go to a church that's close to them, but they don't feel comfortable. Just different reasons. So we're trying to help bridge that gap or that process. So we're doing it by three main things that we're focusing on. The first one is raising awareness within our communities about the impact of incarceration. We're trying to go to different churches, different events that are open to hearing about how incarceration is affecting our local churches, because believe it or not, it does affect the church. There's a lot of men and women that I've met in jail and incarcerated that come from the church. So, there are our sisters, our brothers, our nephews, our nieces, even our grandkids are ending up in county jails and prisons, state prisons. So, that being said, we have to, raise awareness within our churches, within our faith groups, about the impact of incarceration. What are the challenges around incarceration once the person is released? What are the chances of somebody going back into incarceration when they come home? All those different it's bullet points we have to touch, and when we have to educate ourselves, we have to educate the body. So we have to educate our community about what's happening around incarceration. And also our second objective, or the second way that we're working on our mission, is to actually talk about what's happening, opening up and allowing people to share their story of their faith journey from incarceration to community. So in future videos, I want to start interviewing and allowing individuals who have walked the walk to share their story. And that way, we can start bringing down and breaking down the shame around incarceration. A lot of times people are just ashamed to let other people know that they've been incarcerated. So the thinking behind this, or the reasoning behind this, is that we have to bring it out to light. We have to help each other understand that this is okay, to have a past. I think we can all say that we have a past. We have something that we're not proud of, that we did back sometime. So it's helping these individuals just heal. It's another way to heal, right? So the third way that we're trying to work on our mission, or we are working towards our mission, is by establishing and building up stations of hope and healing within our communities. That can be a local church, a local faith group that's willing to work with individuals that are coming home. Some church or ministry that wants to start a reentry type ministry are welcome to get in touch with me and let me know that they want to be a station of hope, and we can go ahead and have that conversation. What does that look like for your local church, for your local group? So what does it look like to help somebody who's formerly incarcerated? If I refer somebody to your church, or if I reach out to you and tell you, hey, I have an individual who's getting out next week, can I give him your number to contact? That way he can have a direct contact at the local church. There's different ways that your church can play a part in reentry. Maybe your church has a food pantry, has a clothing closet. Maybe your church is really good at doing biblical counseling. Maybe your congregation is really geared around helping families. These individuals have families, so how can your church get involved in helping the individual or the family? So and being known in your community as a station of hope and healing. Can these individuals come into your congregation and expect to hear a message of hope, a message of healing, something that's gonna encourage them to continue in their faith walk? The majority of churches in our community, I can say yes. So it just makes sense that we begin to get the word out. Hey, come to this church, come to this congregation, come to this faith group. You're going to leave here blessed. You're going to leave here better. You're going to leave here with purpose. You're going to leave here encouraged. And so I'm working on a directory. I actually already have a one-page directory of local congregations in Contra Costa County in Northern California that have signed up to be stations of hope. And then the other thing that we're doing is reaching out to different ministries and just seeing how we can help. How the organization I work for Health Right 360, the Reentry Network, and we work to provide services to individuals that are formerly incarcerated. So if they're in need of housing, if they're in need of employment, if they need transportation assistance, they can. That's actually my job, but now. They've given me the opportunity to start working with different faith groups. So this is the whole reason why I'm bringing these videos on YouTube, to start encouraging faith groups and faith leaders and pastors, to get involved in this work. There's a lot of work to do. It's real common to find a lot of prison ministry and jail ministry happening and getting promoted around churches, but there's very few reentry ministries, and that's really where there's the greatest need, because these individuals are coming home and they need the church. They need us. They need you. So if you would like more information about how to get involved with this work, how to become a station of hope and healing, how to learn more about how incarceration is impacting your local neighborhood or your local county or city, please contact me. You can reach me directly in Northern California. My phone number is area code 415-302-0231, or you could email us at reentryfaith@gmail.com. Again, reentryfaith@gmail.com, or you can call me directly at 415-302-0231. And I'm also gonna, add this in the description bars underneath. So please leave me a comment. Go ahead and subscribe, push like, tell everybody about this video, share it with your friends, your family, and all that good stuff. God bless you. Have a good day.